Good morning, folks. So last night was the verses, right? Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. Now I jumped on here a while ago and people were saying that Ja was gonna wash Fat Joe, and I said simmer down now, simmer down, because there's a lot of shit that you don't even know Fat Joe was on, dog. You know what I'm saying? He dropped All I Do Is Win, bitch. That's the remix, bro. He was on that. I'm surprised he didn't lean on some more of the shit he did with Khaled, because he got a lot of shit with Khaled. But in my personal opinion, it was kind of even. Like, there really wasn't no winner. New York won. Ja Rule won because I think the perception of Ja Rule before this was still 50 Cent ate him, Fire Festival to a casual person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been one that said Ja Rule got some dope shit, but not washing Joey Crack. Come on, dog. And Joe showed out, man. Joe did his damn thing, and Ja did his damn thing, man. You can't take nothing away from either one of them people. It was a good versus. But here's where the thing comes. I think if you a real hip hop head, like a real hip hop head, you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually been on some shit. Like, you knew when he dropped Flo Joe, you knew what the fuck a Flo Joe was. There's a lot of people out there probably didn't know what the fuck was happening when that happened. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule gonna come back. I don't know how Ja Rule gonna come back with any of the original Murder Inc. For those who don't know, before Murder Inc. was a record label and had Ashanti and all that shit, it was the idea was that Murder Inc. was a group, and it was DMX, Jay Z, and Ja Rule. He did two songs, two verses, two songs from verse. But I mean, like, how you gonna throw songs like that when you the worst one on them songs? You know what I'm saying? Like, shouts out to Ja, but bro, if you like just bars for bars, Joe won. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ja won off hooks and popularity. Like, I really feel like these conversations that when people talk about this, you're gonna have like the barbershop people, like the hip hop heads, they gonna know that Fat Joe was dropping songs that he had with Big L. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were allowed to people were playing songs they wrote for other people. People were playing songs that they produced for other people. So, I mean, have we had somebody do a versus that's at the level, like the boss level of Fat Joe? Make no mistake, dog. Ja Rule is under Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? But uh, Fat Joe ain't under nobody. There's people under Fat Joe, so I don't feel bad when he brings out Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a foul when he drop a pun song. You know what I'm saying? If there was no Fat Joe, there would be no Big Pun. Which those who know, Pun would eat people right now, and that's not a fat joke. He was a tremendous lyricist. You know what I'm saying? First Puerto Rican to go platinum. So God bless that shit. And then so basically I feel like my prediction was right. You know what I'm saying? I never said yeah, I said I feel Fat Joe won it. You know what I'm saying? If you really break it down song for song, Fat Joe just barely won that shit. And shout out to Fat Joe brought out Nelly. I was not expecting Nelly. You know what I'm saying? And then Ashanti was there. I don't feel that Ja Rule won a round until they did put it on me. When he brought Lil Mo out, I was like, oh shit. And then I was very surprised to see Vita. I was even more surprised to see how fine Vita was looking. God damn, boy, them abs, boy. And then and then Fat Joe said the bitches need to eat a sandwich. But is he wrong though? Like, uh he ain't lying. Fat Joe was not lying, bro. Like, Remy is a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Cool and Dre. Anybody he brought out that he put on is a millionaire, dog. I doubt Little Mo was a millionaire. I do. I know Vita ain't no fucking millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just put the like Vita versus Remy. There's nothing. Come on now. But it was a good versus, man. Maybe later on I'll go down and do a real lengthy breakdown. But I just want to say, hip hop won again, dog. This versus shit is pretty cool, man. I like how they be doing it. But one time, Boy Lou Laden, I ain't dead yet, bitch. Trust me, we gonna come back with something super fire. I keep saying it, but hey, Uh, I want to see who the next verse is. Oh, wait, check me out. You know what I thought was really funny that I just want to touch on? Jermaine Dupri come out and start talking, right? So Jermaine Dupri come out, start talking, and I guess he wanted to challenge Puff Daddy to a versus. And so Puff wasn't there, but Puff started posting online like the only one that can see him is Drake. But he said he could beat him with just Mary songs or something. And it's like, bro, sit down. Again, motherfuckers forgot about Jermaine, man. So you telling me you gonna play Mary songs and he can't come back with some Mariah shit? You telling me he can't come back with some Usher? Like, come on, dog. Like, you play Total, he gonna play Escape. Like, I think that would be a good matchup. The only thing that gives Puff the edge on that shit is Big. You know what I'm saying? And even then, y'all ever heard the B-side? Probably not, because y'all motherfuckers think you know everything. You don't know shit. Let me tell you something. Go look up the B-side. It was produced by Jermaine Dupri, and it is The Brat featuring the Notorious B.I.G. or the Notorious B.I.G. featuring the Brat. Depends where you get it. But that shit is my jam, bro. And up until this day, they got a lot of Biggie songs that they'll steal and then remix and put a new beat behind it. I ain't heard nobody take them verses off the B-side and re-chop them up, which probably shouldn't, because the Brat and Big going back and forth was something beautiful, man. I wish we could have saw more of that. But once again, I'm gonna hop on later. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna do like a track list and really explain my point here where Fat Joe did not get washed, man. Fucking, and you'll see these little surveys where it's like, who do you think is winning? Vote now. And fucking, it looks like Ja Rule's ahead, but it's like, who the fuck is voting on this shit, man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know who's voting on this shit, but I don't want to like offend nobody. But I will say this: real hip hop heads know Fat Joe did not get washed. That it was pretty steady. You know what I'm saying? And you can say whatever you want, but and then Fat Joe and Ja, like we knew he had big hits, which he did. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, the whole crowd was singing this Ja song. Bro, they weren't singing them verses. You know what I'm saying? They were singing them hooks. You know what I'm saying? Spit a Ja Rule bar right now. Exactly. Shut the fuck up.